Today I'm going to introduce you to a project I've been working on for 2 years. A year has just been digging with this shovel alone. This shovel alone. So currently what we've got up to for the pool project is we finished the excavation process. We decided to use these existing concrete walls here uh, just because they're already here and it gives us a little bit more structural reinforcement to the project. We had a few different options of pools that we could design. We decided the first structure that a lot of DIY people do is they do concrete foundation first and then build up with cinder blocks. But the problem is that will always leak in the long term. Cinder blocks are just an unstable surface. So unless you're putting a vinyl liner in, don't even bother with that option. And because we're here in BC, we don't really have much of a freeze-thaw cycle. So we're able to use concrete. If you live in anywhere else where there's a freeze-thaw cycle, you need to go to a vinyl liner pool, which would traditionally be concrete walls around the side and either a concrete base or a sand foundation, and then you put a liner inside, and that does the waterproofing. But because we're here in Vancouver, never really drops too much below zero, and if you heat your pool, you're not really going to have an issue of a freeze-thaw cycle. So that's the reason we went with a full concrete construction. I wanted to go a little bit fancier than that. Instead of having a traditional pool where you have a skimmer at one side that does the cleaning, I'm just going with a perimeter overflow pool. So the difference with that is the whole edge will have a gutter that wraps around the side of the pool, and it's going to drain into a central basin, which will be back here, which will store the residual amount of water and then be pumped into our future pool room, which will be over here. So if you look down the ground here, you can see we've got to the point of doing the main drain construction. So it's a little bit more complex. We'll go into it in a future video of why they go different places, but basically what we're going to have is two separate filtration heaters and pump rooms. One for the hot tub, which is going to be on this side here, and then we're going to have a weir wall, which consists of a dividing wall between the pool and the hot tub to separate them essentially.